Welcome back to another amazing Harry video. My name is Harry and two cats are in my possession. Today we attempted the legendary military bases only plus supports against the nuclear fallen king on polluted wasteland. And you're never gonna believe what happened. Be sure to watch this video all the way to the end and go ahead and smash that like button while you're at it. If you don't know, we already did the military bases only versus the fallen king and we won. But it did take a few tries to figure out exactly how to play and what supports we had to use, so go check out that video right after you finish this one to see some epic lag. We got some super lag in this game. That's because we played it a few times and would lose our lag around wave 30 and then not be able to get it back and then lose the game before we even got to the final wave, which was not Pog. So what we did here was to place all of our military bases at the same time so they'd spawn at the same time, thus creating the lag we'd need to win the game. This worked pretty well until the later waves where we do end up losing the lag. This is because the enemies on polluted wasteland are so much stronger than the regular enemies that they end up killing a lot of our tanks, which kills our lag. Now, a couple of these enemies that were a challenge to overcome on this map were the amalgamation and the circuit. As you know, the amalgamation can heal itself, so even if you hit it with a Humvee, it isn't gonna make any difference unless you can keep crashing Humvees into it or shoot it with the level 3 military base. Otherwise, it just recovers its health and it'll end up being like it never took any damage at all. So here's the question: how do you kill this thing if you're lagging the map and the Humvees or tanks can't hit it because they're going too slow? The answer is to upgrade all of your military bases to level 3 as soon as you can, so the Humvees have guns on them that can shoot the dang beast. Having guns on your Humvees, or even better, having tanks, will keep your game lagged for as long as possible. The lag ensures that the guns have as much time as they need to kill the enemies before they run into your vehicles. You gotta keep as many vehicles on the path as possible. You always lose the lag when you lose too many vehicles. Now, how do you stop the circuits? When we died during the late game, it was always because of the circuits. They have twice the health of the railgun tank at 2500, and they run so fast it's hard for the guns to damage them. Amazingly, in this game, not a single circuit got to the end, and I'm going to tell you how we stopped them. The first thing we did was to add a new support for this game, the freezer. On this map, the freezer works better than the electroshocker because it doesn't have a placement limit, so you can literally put them all along the path. We ended up using both freezers and electroshockers in this game to try and buy our vehicles as much time as possible to spawn. And the second thing we did was to sell and replace our mill bases when the circuits destroyed our tanks towards the end. We usually had about $200,000 saved up by the time the circuits became a problem, so we were able to easily sell and replace. This meant that we only had to wait 5 seconds for that next tank to respawn instead of 20 or 30 or 40 seconds. This strategy alone got us through wave 39, which was where we died in the 3 games before this one. And that was the biggest challenge we faced in this game. How could we possibly keep our lag with these supercharged circuits blowing up our tanks and then supercharging the amalgamation so we couldn't shoot them to death before they ran into us? It just became a vicious lag destroying cycle. In the end, this challenge was a lot of fun and you guys should definitely try it at home. As I said before, the supports we used were the freezer, electroshocker, and DJ. We just used the DJ to buff our farm and military base upgrade costs, as it can't do anything to buff the actual range of the tanks, and the freezer and electroshockers did a pretty good job at slowing the zombies down, as you're going to see in the rest of this video. Now I'm going to give a shout out to my nuclear teammates for this game: AJ Plays 135, Madly Mikey the Cute, Mortals Unleashed, Not Oof Plays, Synax Blocks YT, Tessel Apple 897, and the King of GG. Now you can go ahead and sit back, relax, grab a cat, enjoy the lag, and I'll meet you right back here at the end.
Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
No, that wasn't even close. But hey, that was better than we did when we used 120 minigunners versus the Nuclear Fallen King. You're actually able to do more damage to him with the tanks than with the minigunners. Now, I don't know how to keep the lag longer. If you guys have any idea how to do that, be sure to drop that advice in the comments below. If we could have made the lag last longer, we would have won that for sure. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button with your forehead, hit that subscribe button with your big toe, and turn on notifications however you can so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And while you're at it, go ahead and join my growing Discord community. You can do that at discord.gg/JustHarrisonThings. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. Peace.